Welcome to week 1 of my Disney marathon training. This is the start of something I've wanted to do for a very long time. I'm running the Walt Disney World Marathon this January in 2026 for the second time. Started training again over the past 2 weeks, starting my 18-week Hal Higdon Novice 2 plan over the next 18 weeks next week. But this isn't just about me training. This is about finally starting a YouTube series that I've really dreamed about since 2020. Back then, the world shut down. It was the summertime and everything felt so uncertain. I remember sitting there one day at my place of work, completely by myself, empty office, empty coffee area, and my work was done for the day because frankly it just wasn't much to do at the time. So I hopped on YouTube, I started clicking through some things. I ended up stumbling across a few Run Disney creators, specifically RezRuns and RunArnoRun. And honestly, from that moment, I was hooked. I'd watch their training updates, their race recaps, their Disney vlogs, and I'd sit there and I would cry. Not because of the miles, but because of the story, the emotion, the way running and Disney came together to create something bigger than just a race. I remember thinking, I want to do that someday. I want to take some people along on my own journey, to tell my own story, to capture the highs, the lows, and the magic, but more than anything, I wanted to prove to myself that I could do something that was really hard. And last year, in 2025, I ran my first Disney marathon, and it was an incredible experience. It was something I will never, ever forget. And just like I was inspired to do something I never thought I could do, I want to do the same thing for other people. So this series is me finally stepping into that. Each week, here's what you can expect. First, I'll start with a subject or a theme for the week. The second thing I'll do is I'll share clips from my actual training runs, which are the same ones that I post daily on my TikTok, Clay Fink. And then I'll close with a recap and reflection on what I learned this week. It's gonna be honest, it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be Disney. So check out this week's training runs. Run Disney, marathon training, run number 1. That's right, baby. The countdown's back on. First running of this training block, 20 weeks until the marathon, and I couldn't be more excited. Now granted, run number 1 this year versus last year feels incredibly different. Last year I had no idea what I was doing. Last year I was nervous as all get out because I didn't know if I could pull off what I was trying to do. This year, I'm nervous for a completely different reason. I'm nervous because I know what these next 20 weeks will actually look like. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be time consuming. It's going to be a mental challenge. But I know from last year's experience that I can do it. And I know there's a lot of people out there starting their marathon journey as well. So get after it too. Run Disney Marathon, run number 1. Let's go. Run Disney Marathon training, run number 2. And this is the first time I've ran back-to-back days in a really, really long time. So the legs were just a little bit tight, but I felt really good to get back out there to build some consistency. And you may be wondering, Clay, what's that noise? That noise is my parents' lawnmower. So I'm borrowing it to mow my yard tonight because it's real bad. And rather than me driving down and grabbing it, I figured go on a little run, hit a little 1.5 2 mile run, grab the lawnmower and walk it back. So 2 birds, 1 stone, knocking something out and getting a little active and consistent at it. So good day. Run Disney marathon training, run number 3. And just coming off of last week's run where I started these trainings. Then my wife went out of town, and I got a pretty nasty head cold, so I was out of commission, unable to run there for last weekend into Labor Day weekend. But we're back today, and I've got to say, really had no desire to run. I don't know if it was just lack of sleep or being sick, but really didn't want to run today. But I'm out here running anyways. So how did I go from not wanting to run to running? I did two things. First, I looked at some running TikToks that I really enjoy following and got some inspiration from them. And I watched some Disney TikToks as well. And that was fun for me because it put my goal back in front of me rather than thinking about how I just want to sit and do nothing. I was able to think about the dreams and goals that I do have for my future. So this run is a slow, easy run, but at least I'm running. You know what I'm saying? Run Disney marathon training, run number 4. Taking a little run during my lunch break. Still dealing with that sinus infection, but I wanted to get out there. I wanted to get moving. And it's not a bad day. It's a little warm, but not terrible. So 2 miles over lunch. Gonna take me just a little bit. It's all good. Finish that up, eat a sandwich, get back to work. I think I'm reminded that time is an excuse if you allow it to be. You can always find time to do what you need to do. You just gotta do it. So that's week 1. The training is officially underway. But more than that, this series is officially underway. I started this YouTube channel because in 2020, watching other runners share their journeys inspired me, encouraged me, and made me believe that I could do this as well. And now I want to do the same for someone else. So whether you're watching this and you're training for your first race, maybe you're training for your next Disney event, or you're just watching from the couch hoping to hit some sort of inspiration, I hope these videos encourage you in the way that those videos encourage me. Next week, we're going to talk about the Hal Higdon Novice 2 plan, why I chose that, and I'll talk more about building a rhythm for training in real life. But for now, this is just the beginning. This is my Run Disney series, and I'm glad you are here for the ride.